have allergies.
So I just saw Shiva Baby and it was awesome. Normally I'd only do these nutshells for movies that have come out in the current year, but despite this one coming out in 2020, it technically got a wide release earlier this month, and I'm glad it did because as someone who doesn't attend film festivals, I can finally talk about it. The story is about a girl who attends a Shiva, and without giving too much away, she basically runs into someone who she was not expecting to meet again at a family event. So while she's trying to maintain this secret from her family, as more information gets revealed about this person, it makes her situation a lot more stressful. While I've never been in this character's position before, I can definitely say that the depiction of paranoia surrounding these types of family events was hilariously accurate. The film has a great sense of humor, but doesn't let that distract from the tense and uncomfortable tone that it sets up. Where in other comedies, a plucky score would be overbearing and trying to highlight when a jokey scene is taking place, this film's score is much more eerie and could easily fit in a horror movie. That, on top of the way it's shot, helps create a wonderfully chaotic mood, which is elevated even more by the direction of Emma Seligman. This movie was actually based off of a short that she made a couple years ago, and after watching both versions, I love how much she's progressed in her presentation. The way she expanded upon that initial concept was pretty impressive. The acting and dialogue was much more convincing, but Rachel Sennott as the main character was just perfectly casted from the start. There's a few moments in the script where it just holds on her reaction as she's listening to a conversation, and the performance she gives in those scenes is so compelling because of her subtle facial expressions. Even when she is talking to one of the other characters, you can tell when the actors are communicating different things than what's being said out loud, which takes a lot of talent for them to actually pull off in a way that's not cheesy or obvious. I was also impressed by how they use the house in this movie. The film is mostly set in a single location, but the scenes play out in a way where the setting never gets the chance to feel stale or repetitive. In fact, the pacing of the movie feels great overall and is very dense for something that's under 80 minutes. I've heard some people say that they wanted the story to build up to a more climactic ending, but personally I found the conclusion to be pretty satisfying for a story of this scale. I really connected with this movie and it's definitely something I would watch with a group of friends. So since it's on VOD already, you should check it out right now.